door and Jamie is gone. Jamie's decided it's time to move on. Jamie has new dreams he's building upon. And I'm still hurting.
Did I just hear an alarm start ringing? Did I see sirens go flying past? I've got a singular impression things are moving too fast.
Wonderful movie, wonderful musical.
Thank you.
It's very interesting in the sense that, most musicals that come out or adapted into movies these days are filled with spectacle and, amazing set pieces. But this is more of like an intimate, character-driven musical.
It is. It was created that way. It was a two-character production on off-Broadway where the characters speak out in monologue form and with a chamber music piece. It was the intimacy and the honesty and indie feel of it that I really loved.
Yeah, it definitely feels unique in that regard.
Yeah.
I read that basically the musical is composed of the solos.
The musical is composed of song monologues between a young man and a young woman who meet, fall in love, get married, and break up in a span of 5 years. So it's an examination of male-female relationships, and really all relationships, where two young people meet and fall in love and try and keep their identities at the same time. All of her songs start at the end of their relationship and go to the beginning. All of his songs start at the beginning and go to the end, and they meet in the middle when he proposes. So it becomes this mosaic of love.
It's great, yeah. And what were the challenges? Because you have the two characters interacting with each other where they did in the musical.
That's
what were
right.
the challenges of adapting the musical?
I kept listening to the score over and over and over, having never seen it before I ever started writing the screenplay, and my imagination just kept working that way in terms of it being scenes. And so the challenges were to have a storyline and an idea for the actor who is receiving the song and setting the stage for that. So they're acting, it's almost like they're using silent film skills where they have to sort of use just their expressions to convey what's going on. And that was a really cool thing to do.
That was, yeah. That was great. And Jeremy, I read that you had to sing, there were a number of songs that you had to sing live.
Oh yeah, most of them.
11 out of the 14.
11 out of the 14, yeah.
Well, I sang all live in all of my songs, even though they weren't all live.
That's right. He sings live anyway.
Oh, okay. And I was curious,
11 of the 14. It's like 12 and a half out of the 14.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
And in the process, one song in particular, If I Didn't Believe in You.
Oh yeah.
You sang that 14 times straight.
Oh yeah, you know.
There's no take in that. I mean, there's no cut in that. It's all one take.
It's
like a 7-minute shot.
Yeah.
Right. And what did you do to keep the song fresh for you while you were singing it that many times?
Well, he just made me do it over and over and over and over again. We'd finish the song and we'd be just emotionally drained. He's like, go again.
And
reset your shirt and go.
And they had to improv the argument, so that pumped them up and got them started.
Yeah,
and they did all. They
it turned into something much more emotionally charged than I had ever thought it was going to be, because I'm always focused on the lyrics and sort of what exactly it's saying and trying to have that tell a story. And by the 12th take, which is what we used, I was so sort of riled up that all of that energy was just spewing out, and it was just like and this and God, and it turned into this sort of this pent-up energy that had never really been truly released, and it's all just spewing out in this one moment. And then he catches himself for a moment, and by that point it's too late.
Yeah, that's great. And then what is it like singing live on camera as opposed to on Broadway?
It's well, the only difference is that you don't have music around the room. You have a little in-ear monitor, so you have one ear hearing tinny little music that you have to try to sing along to. You're like, turn it up. Wait, too high now, I can't hear myself. So there's a little bit of a technical element to it, but I would say, it's you're telling a story. I mean, whether you're telling a story through song or just through dialogue, it's the exact same thing. And I think it should be done more, because you don't film a movie with the dialogue already pre-recorded and just lip sync to the dialogue. And that's exactly what we're doing. The whole story is told through song, so we have to we have to be in the moment with every lyric.
And every take was a new performance. They found something new, which is why doing it live, you can't pre-record that because when you're pre-recording 2 months before, you're not in character yet. Right. So that's why people, really good actors, they can't stand lip syncing.
You can put those on the DVD.
The rehearsals?
The other takes. The takes that didn't make it.
No, maybe the rehearsals though, because that was fun.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Take a carriage ride through Central Park, but it wouldn't be as nice as a summer in Ohio, where I'm sharing a room with a former stripper and her snake. I love you, Wayne.
Oh my God.
Look at me. Look at him. Son of a bitch, I guess I'm doing something right. I finally got something right.
Kathy, I have to go.
It's not have to go.
Kathy.